Hello and happy 2K day. 2K kind of messed up. Hello and welcome to the channel. In today's video, you've read the title, you already know what's going on. 2K messed up and leaked the Statement Edition jerseys that have not been unveiled yet. It's only like partial images, not really like full detailed views, but just kind of a front profile of it. This is going to be like a normal designer react. We're going to kind of compare this year's to last year's and kind of show you the differences and all that. So I'm going to pop up on the screen here and we're going to check it out and react to them as we go. Starting off with the Sixers, as you can see, the shadow is going down to the bottom right now, where before it was going bottom left. That's really the only difference we can tell from this design. Very minimal changes and all that. If I had to say, though, I kind of like the thicker shadow to the right. The Nets. We have previously seen this leak before, but not in such high quality as this. It's kind of bland, kind of boring. I don't like the shadow numbers and word mark. I feel like they could have made it better with the white word mark, maybe. Compared to this and last year's, I think I prefer last year's better. I like the word mark they use on the front, and it looked pretty clean. The Hornets. They got rid of the CHA on the front there, which I think looked pretty awful. Just a simple purple jerseys, brought back the Hornets word mark. The side panel, you can tell a little bit, it looks like a honeycomb pattern in teal. So if I had to pick between this year's and last year's, I'm going to pick this year's as a better design. I think they did an upgrade. The Dallas Mavericks, again, this is a design that we've kind of seen already leaked, but now we got more details. Actually being able to see some royal blue in the collar and cuffs there as the accent piece. It's okay, it's not crazy, it's still kind of bland. If I had to pick between this and last year's, I would pick this year's design, though. Slight upgrade, but could be better. Denver Nuggets. This is the Mile High City design they're going to go with this year. Not much far difference from what they had before. They added the stars, looks like, in between Mile City and then City High there on the bottom there. Both word mark and number are both that yellow gold color with that maroon or red outline they use. If I had to pick, though, I'd pick last year's design. I feel like the combination of colors worked better on that one. Although this isn't bad, I just prefer last year's design. Clippers, again, this one is a design that has been leaked before, but now with the close-up, we're seeing more kind of detail and all that. I don't remember if I actually remember seeing the red or the blue and the cuffs on those sides there. It's hard to tell if the collar had white or was just black, but now you can see it's clearly red, white, and blue. It has the white in there. It's using the Los Angeles GTA font, as people call it, and it has the old ship design from the San Diego Clippers days, kind of that Clipper wind sails and all that. So if I had to pick between this year's and last year's, I think this year's is an upgrade. I feel like they did a good job with this one. The Lakers, again, a design we've pretty much seen. It is bland. It is boring. I feel like them adding black on the jersey is a no. They should stop doing that. With that being said, I prefer last year's over this, even though it has black. I just feel like the word mark pops better on the uniform. The Memphis Grizzlies. We've already seen multiple variations of this. It is another boring jersey, but I feel like they tried something new and it kind of looks okay. Paying throwbacks to the Vancouver Grizzlies, how they had the Grizzlies word mark across the front with a little Vancouver on top of it, kind of matching that style, but in the current font. If I had to between this year's and last year's, I'm going to pick this year's as a better design. I feel like it's a lateral move. I kind of dig it, actually. It looks kind of nice. I always love the design of the collar on there, and they added to the side as well, so I think it's an upgrade. Minnesota. This one we haven't seen yet. This is another leak that came through. It's still keeping that kind of highlighter neon green, but it's putting it over a gray base, and the numbers are also a shadow number as well. I feel like it would look better if they did like a white number instead. Although that being said, I feel like it's definitely an upgrade from last year. I feel like having the highlighter as an accent color works better than having it as the main jersey color there. So I'm going to say it's an upgrade from last year. New York. I feel like if they're going to do this, they need to make the strokes on the word mark and the numbers white instead of royal blue on the navy. It just looks kind of bad. You can't really tell the side paneling detail on this, but it looks like it might just be a simple orange thin line going down the sides. If I had to say, this is definitely a downgrade from last year. I prefer last year's over this. The Orlando Magic. This looks similar to the classic icon edition design from when Nike first took over, except the collar and cuffs are all black. If you look close on the sides there, you can kind of see a subliminal star pattern, kind of like what they use in the early 2000s jerseys when McGrady was on the team. It's pretty clean. That being said, though, I did prefer the design from the same edition they used the last year, which I think is better. So this new design is a downgrade in my opinion. Phoenix Suns, again, another design that was leaked before in low quality, but now we can kind of see higher quality. And you can kind of notice more detail in the numbers and the collar. They're actually using the like kind of box graded design they use in the Valley jerseys. I kind of dig it. It's not the greatest design, but I do kind of dig it, I guess you can say. That being said, though, I do prefer the orange jersey from last year, so I'm going to say this is a downgrade, but it's okay. Last but not least, you have the Portland Trailblazers. Again, this was another design that kind of leaked thanks to NBA 2K earlier, like a week or two ago, where they had the My Team trailer and this jersey was in there. It's kind of bland. Something different with the side panels though, so I think that's kind of cool doing that, but just the logo on the front with the number below it, I don't think it looks that great. So I'm going to give this one a downgrade. I prefer last year's better than this. As you can see, as I said earlier, 2K messed up the designs. Yeah, these designs have leaked now, so we have an idea of every statement edition now for this upcoming season. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video going over the 2K leaks from today, 2K Day. If you like what you saw, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below what your thoughts are on these jerseys.